Alright guys, what's up? We're back again. Got this 7 horse, we're gonna get it running in this one. I got some parts I got painted, some blue and some black. I think it looked good. It'll go with my blue steering arm down there, and the rest is black. We're gonna get this thing put together, see if it'll fire up. It ran when I took it apart. I took it apart to put it in a 4-wheeler frame. Didn't work out. Now I need it to test this. So that's where we're at with this. It is kind of boogered up a little bit, but it'll be alright. It'll run. So that's where we're at. We're going to get that hooked up, get us a makeshift throttle, and we're going to go from there. We're going to get this thing fired up, see if we can't drive it around. Alright guys, I kind of just painted these pieces up just to make them look pretty. Like I said, I'm not really planning on keeping this motor on here. But while I got it on here, I might as well make it look good. So we're going to try not to scratch it too bad. But we'll see how that works. It's kind of important not to tighten all this stuff down until you get it all lined up. Not really important, I guess. It just makes it a lot easier. Sometimes these things get warped because they beat around on go-karts, so. And that's exactly what happened to this motor. It beat around on a go-kart forever. But it's been a good one. Now it's got another purpose. Testing. Now, this thing sit for months, so if it fires right up and runs, it will be a miracle. But if not, it won't take much to clean the carburetor. Another thing, when you're putting these back on, because that's the direction that it lets the exhaust out. So make sure you kind of figure that out, especially if you're building something like these. These Subaru motors are good because they turn. I'm not sure if the Predators do. I can't see the back of the 212, but you can turn them any direction you need to. So make sure you're pointing it the way you want it. I don't want it to blow straight down on my valves. So what I'll do is I'll point it out to this side, which will blow it out right in this area. There's 2 little screws all that holds this thing on. Alright, one last piece and we'll be ready to go. So let me get the pull rope, put it on, and see what it looks like. Alright. First start up. Give us some gas. Okay. You ready? Hold the gas wide open. There you go. Boy. That's scary. Be nice to bolt this thing down. Give it another drink. You got the gas? Well, you heard it crank. Now all I gotta do is spend a little more time and get a gas tank on it. Get it mounted in here and bolted up. That way we can crank it up and see how long it'll run. Alright guys, we got it hooked up, set in, and ready to go. Carburetor runs bad, it's horrible. But it will run somewhat. I haven't put the seat on because it's kind of tricky. It takes two people to even get it to move. That'll work for now. This is temporary. This is more or less just my way of testing everything. Because I wasn't sure about this rear end a whole lot. So I'd like to test everything first before I put a lot of time into fixing this. What I'm going to do is grind all this stuff off. I'm going to put me a spot for this to ride. And it'll almost take all this out to where it won't even touch. And then I'm going to move this back here. And it'll spring down right there. And that'll be my tensioner. For when the rear end goes up and down, it'll tension it. Keep it tight. Excuse me. But it does run. It does crank. It does move. I had to put new gear oil in the rear end, which I already did. Took it apart. Painted it blue and black, put some Permatex on it, put it all back together, put some 90 weight gear oil. Actually, I believe it's 75 by 90 synthetic blend, which is what somebody recommended. I could be wrong. If I am, let me know. But that's what I got in there for now. And it runs great. As far as it actually moving, it moves good. You can see the tracks kind of right here. It will spin the tires. And it'll get on down the road. My family's going right now. As soon as they get back, I will do a ride around video and show you that it does move, even though it is kind of dangerous right now. I ordered the new carburetor, which was 28 bucks. It'll be here in a week. So then we can really do some testing and romping around on it and actually seeing what it's capable of. But for now, it is together. It is running. I do have to hook the brakes up because that's very sketchy. I'm probably going to work on that right now. I'm just going to I'm going to take this cable and just hook it to this side for now. I only have one wheel brake, but that will work until I figure out how to run the second brake. Cable hooked up, run it from the top, hooked it to the existing cable, which was right there. Push that forward. It pulls tight. It does have slop in it, but as soon as this pulls tight, it starts to move up top. So all I got to do is adjust that slop out and I'll be good to go with that. I'm very happy with it. I am going to put a video in right now of us pulling it with a lawnmower so you can actually see how it steers and everything. And if you look back at the beginning of the video, you'll see where we had some mishaps where the lawnmower broke the rope and stuff, but we got it going. We tested it out. Now it's time to finish this thing up. Alright, testing out the steering, make sure everything rolls right. Still got no brakes in it. Alright guys, I'm tired of waiting on everybody. It's getting late in the afternoon. I'm going to try to get this thing running and get my big old self up here and get it to move so I can show you it moves. What I'll do is I'll try to do my test ride out that way and come back up here. That way you can just see it run, and then I can start assembling this thing, putting the plastics back on. I'm going to leave them white for now, but I'm so anxious to get this thing up and going. So Let's test ride it, see what it looks like, and you be the judge. Hopefully I don't run myself over trying to crank it. Alright, here goes nothing. That's exactly what it ended up being. Test fail number 1. Well, as you've seen, it does run. It runs like crap, but it does run good. As far as rolling, it spun the tire up there. You can see where it takes off. It's tilting the tires up even for the bad carburetor. So I thought about taking I got a Predator 212 sticking on there just for riding it around, testing it in. I think I am going to stay with a small block because it has plenty of power with these little, 5, 6, 7 horse motors. So with that gearing in that rear end, it's got plenty of power. I got to do something with this chain. Like I said, I got to grind some stuff off right here. That way that chain actually go in a better pitch. I want to get a torque converter at some point, but I'm not sure. It's got so much power like it is. I think if I get that carburetor worked out, which like I said, I ordered one, but if I can get that carburetor put on there, I don't see a problem. I think it'll do what it's supposed to do then, but we'll see. That's it for now. We're going to start putting the plastics back on now. While I'm waiting on the carburetor to come in, we're going to get these plastics put on front. We'll get the seat mounted, the back plastics mounted. I think what I'm going to do is put a seat right here for my sons so that they'll be riding, they'll be facing forward, but they'll be about this high above it. And that's the only other upgrade I'm really going to do. Oh, I take that back. I'm going to put a brush bumper on the front that I'm going to weld up. I may just come off of these brackets out and just put a couple pipes over. Maybe something I can put some lights on. Or I may come up from this bottom. I got this diamond plate toolbox over there, right there, that was donated to me. It's no good. It's got holes all in it. It leaks like a sieve. So I may end up taking some parts off of that and building a neat little, like on a rally truck. You see how the front end comes up? That might be what I end up doing. We'll see. Still playing with it. I also want to close in this side right here, as well as this side. I'm probably going to mount a battery right here. And for now, it'll just be, I'll charge it up and then I'll ride it. Because those LEDs don't pull much. Charge it up, ride it, and that'll be that. But what I may either do is Harbor Freight has the solar panels, which when I put the seat up, I may mount them on the back of the seat. Or I could always get a Chevy one-wire alternator, put me a pulley toward the inside of that, mount me an alternator in this area somewhere, and have it charge. Not sure yet. Whatever y'all think, whatever I think, I don't know. Maybe together we can think of something. Maybe y'all know something I don't know, which wouldn't shock me. But yeah, we're coming together. Everything's looking great. And we're almost there, guys. So next video, I'll be assembling everything until my carburetor comes in. Obviously, I'll do a video on installing the carburetor. And that'll be that. Hopefully, it'll be ready to go. Oh yeah, and the brakes. Got to figure out the brakes, but who needs brakes? That's what we got all them hay bales out there for. Y'all be good. If y'all like these videos, like and subscribe. We got plenty of projects coming. Enough stuff to keep you entertained for years, I hope. We appreciate everything, all the support. We'll see you on the next one.